Good afternoon, everyone. I want you to imagine for a moment that you are at a conference, eagerly waiting to hear the next speaker. The stage lights up, and a figure steps forward. And from the very first moment, you feel a very deep connection, as if that person is speaking directly to you. And it's not just what they say, but how they say it. Today, I want to explore with you how you can use your voice and presentation style to position yourself as a true expert. Just recognize figures like Simon Sinek, an author and speaker that is very well known for his ability to inspire through his words. His famous TED Talk, How Great Leaders Inspire Action, has been viewed millions of times, but what really makes his message so powerful is not just the content of his speech, but the way he presents. The authenticity, emotion, and vulnerability plays a crucial role in how we connect with our audience. In this talk, we will cover together how mastering tone, volume, and emotion can transform your ability to connect with your audience and communicate effectively. We will see how figures like Simon Sinek and other experts use their techniques to reach the hearts of their audience and leave a lasting impression. First of all, the initial connection, being authentic. It's essential to create an authentic connection with your audience. Genuine authenticity and enthusiasm are key. Let me tell you about Bethany and Brendan. They're experts in connecting with audience, not only because they know their material, but because they convey their passion and emotion genuinely. Bethany, for example, shares her love for fashion with such an enthusiasm that her followers trust every one of her recommendations. When she talks about a new trend or product, she does so with a palpable passion. Her authenticity and emotion make her audience feel connected and confident in her knowledge. This authentic connection is crucial for positioning yourself as an expert. Brendan, on the other hand, sells inspirational ideas. He motivates his audience not only with his knowledge, but with the way he delivers his message. His enthusiasm is passion for helping others reach their potential are evident in every word that he says. This creates an emotional connection that makes his audience feel motivated and empowered. So what we can learn from Bethany and Brendan, authenticity is key. Showing a genuine passion and emotion in your presentation helps establish a deeper connection with your audience. It's not just about what you say, it's how you say it. Confidence and consistency. Once you have established that initial connection, the next step is to present yourself as an expert. This involves maintaining a consistent and reliable tone of voice. Unlike other styles that might be more emotional and variable, the expert voice should be static, reliable, and full of confidence. Your volume should be moderate, slightly higher than a normal conversation, but without overdoing it. The melody should be like a staircase, rising and falling in small steps. This keeps the audience's attention without distracting them. Simon Sinek, known by his TED Talk, How Great Leaders Inspire Action, is an excellent example of this. Although he might memorize every phrase, his ability to deliver the material as if it was the first time shows how authentic and passionate can be, a combination of expertise. In his book, Why Leaders Eat Last, Simon explores how effective leaders create safe environments for their teams. In my session working with them, I noticed that he tended to speak from a lower, deeper voice, especially when presenting to corporate and military leaders. However, it's been shown that even the highest leaders in the military didn't necessarily have the deepest voices. In fact, many of them had higher and softer voices, which convey a mix of authority and compassion. Simon emphasized the importance of using the full range of his voice. This allowed him not only to show his knowledge and expertise, but also his more human and compassionate side. This approach not only resonated better with the audience, but also allowed him to connect on a deeper and more emotional level, showing vulnerability, the human dimension of the expert. Many experts believe they must appear invulnerable to be effective. However, showing vulnerability can be a powerful tool that you can use. Although an expert in leadership has learned to use his voice to also show a softer and more compassionate side. In my work with Simon, I suggested he explore his higher vocal range to show a greater emotional range. This not only made his message more resonant, but also allowed his audience to connect with him on a deeper level. Showing vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but a way to demonstrate authenticity and humanity. Leaders who can show their vulnerable side are able to create a stronger and more authentic connection with their audience. This is especially important in the context of leadership and motivation. Vulnerability allows your audience to see that you're human, that you're approachable and understanding. There are some tools and techniques to enhance your presentation. And to effectively position yourself as an expert, there are some practical techniques. For example, consistency in your volume. Maintaining a stable volume that conveys confidence and authority. Don't speak too loud, but ensure your voice is clear and strong. Consistency in your volume helps to keep your audience attention and projects an image of security and knowledge. A staircase melody. Use subtle changes in tone to keep your audience attention and interest. This means your voice should rise and fall on small steps, creating a melody that guides your audience through your speech. This technique keeps the interest and prevents your presentation from becoming monotonous. Volume changes. Use variations in volume to emphasize key points and maintain dynamics. Start with a soft tone to draw attention and then increase the volume to highlight your most important points. This variation not only keeps your audience engaged, but also helps to emphasize the key points of your message. A practical example of this is when Simon talks about the purpose behind leadership. By starting with a soft tone and then increasing the volume, when he reaches the most exciting part, creates a dramatic effect that captures the audience attention. This technique is especially useful when you want your audience to remember a specific points of your presentation. Practice and master these aspects to improve your stage presence, and you'll see how good you're gonna do it. Remember, your content is important, but the way you present it is what will make your audience stay with you, is what it will make the difference. Lastly, don't forget the importance of pauses. Strategic pauses can give your audience time to reflect on what you've said and prepare for what is next. A well-placed pause can add drama and emphasis to your words, making your message more powerful and memorable. In summary, positioning yourself as an expert involves more than just knowing your material. It's about how you present your message with authenticity, consistency, and a voice that inspires confidence. Use your voice to create an emotional connection and show both authority and humanity. And remember, the true power of the expert lies in their ability to connect with the audience through voice and emotion. And by mastering the art of presentation, you will not only effectively convey your message, but also leave a lasting impression on your audience. Simon Sinek, Bethany, and Brendan have shown that the combination of knowledge, authenticity, and emotion can transform your ability to inspire and lead. By following these principles, you too can position yourself as an expert and make your audience feel deeply connected to you and your message. Thank you for your attention. I hope these ideas are useful to you that you can apply them in your own presentations to achieve significant impact. Thank you so much and have a very good day.